going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, my handyman that I have been hiring to do some stuff around the homestead came here with his big old tractor and he dropped it off. He's going to let me till the inside of my wildflower gardens. Yes, those wildflower gardens are about to be created. I did the layout a couple videos back. You guys can check that video out right there. In today's video, I'm going to be tilling the inside of those gardens, but yesterday he showed me how to basically work that tractor. I have not worked a tractor before, so there was kind of a big lesson that came with it.
Alright. Just push. That's your brake. Always. Now, this is your forward, neutral, reverse. That's your brake. That's your push. Alright, now, this is the emergency brake. Let that off. Alright, now, with this, I'm standing out here. I'm standing right here. Alright? Alright, nice and comfortable. Alright, now, take here. Alright, please off the clutch. Off the clutch. Off the brake.
The fact that he is letting me do this myself and he's not doing it, it is a big challenge. He did take the time to teach me how to use it. We tilled the first garden yesterday together and I think I got enough experience to do the other 5 myself. Yesterday when he arrived, he brought 2 different attachments. I forget the names of them, but I was going to have to till the garden with one of the attachments and then scrape up the grass and the sod that came up with the second attachment. He went down to the first garden and tried it himself. He said as the tilling mechanisms were rolling over the grass and the dirt and the mud, that would be enough for me to drop my seeds and we wouldn't have to clear any of that out. I went with that. When it was time for me to hop on the machine and he started teaching me about all of the switches and things that I would need to turn on, the pedals at the bottom, the switches on the side to move the tiller up and down. He taught me about all of those things and when to do them so that I would be able to do them by myself after he left. It was a pretty lengthy lesson because I had never done this before. After he taught me the basics of how to use this big tractor, he stood on the side and actually went with me as we went up and down and tilled the rest of that garden. Now, we had to go run after run after run because there were things that I was still asking questions about. He was there to basically tell me or remind me on how to do things. Now, in my opinion, it was a lot easier to make a circle and go back rather than doing all the switches and stuff just to go in reverse. I did not want to waste the time to move every single landscape timbers, especially the ones on the sides. So when we were done tilling the middle, I noticed a whole line on the outside that needed to still be tilled. So I'm actually going to go back through there and till that with my regular tiller. After that first garden was done, I had some practice turning on and turning off the tractor so that I knew how to start it and stop it, say if he wasn't here. We ended up parking it up by my garage until I was ready to use it again.
All right. All the way down. All the way. Now, turn it on.
This?
Yeah.
Do I need to have the brake on at the same time as the clutch?
No, because your emergency brake is full. But you have to have a clutch to crank it.
The clutch has to be down in order to turn it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you can let the clutch off now because it's in here. Brake in the clutch. Brake in the clutch. Fine.
And then emergency? No.
Put it in neutral. Emergency brake.
And then both up?
Huh?
Okay. The starting it and the stopping it are my biggest.
That's fine.
He said that this tilling can be done whether the grass is tall or short, and he also said that it could be done whether it's wet or dry, but you want it to be kind of wet a little bit. So last night it did rain. I'm probably not going to be doing the tilling until later on today, but right now we're going to go outside and move all of the landscape timbers from the ends so that when I do start to go into the gardens, I have a free and clear palette to start tilling. Because I do not want to back up, some of the spots are tight in both of the areas, especially in the back of my land. I'm going to be going forward and going up and down each of the gardens and then going back over them. I'm not going to do one garden at a time. I'll probably be doing all three at a time just so that I can keep driving forward, not have to do that whole switching of the gears and switches to reverse. I just got done weed eating and using my tiller to do the sides. I think I ran out of battery unless there was stuff caught up in the blades, but I am charging the batteries right now and I just have one strip to till left in this bottom garden area. So I'm going to go to the other back garden area and I'm going to put the timbers to the side, and I'm probably going to weed eat the corners as well right now. Just because it's like 4:30 p.m. getting a little cooler, but I mean, I am literally, I'm dripping sweat. It's nuts out there. Just doing this in the sun, it's exhausting. But in the end, I will mow less and I'll have my beautiful gardens. This one time, big time working is probably just gonna be for the betters. I'm gonna bite the bullet and just do it. I just finished using my tiller to till each of the long rows because I didn't want the big tractor hitting it. I also replaced the landscape timbers, put them back in there. The next step is to plant the wildflower seeds. That'll be for another day because it's just a lot of work. I'm exhausted. This was a 3-day project. Looks like we got it done. Wildflower gardens are coming together. I just got back in from using my tiller to till the back gardens. I did the front gardens yesterday, and then I tilled the front gardens yesterday with the tractor and tilled the back gardens with the tractor yesterday. All of the tilling is finally done. I replaced the landscape timbers, put them back where they're supposed to be. Of course, the next step will be to plant the wildflower seeds. That is another task in itself. I hope you guys are enjoying my journey. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification every time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. There's also something called, don't put that. And until I was able to use it again, don't put that. Move the ends of all of the gardens, the timbers, don't put that. And yeah, he got the machine off. He basically gave me a huge lesson on how to work all of the handles, don't put any of this. Like, I don't know how to drive stick shift, don't put that. A few repetition times of me doing it, starting all over, and wasted all of the time that and replace the wildscape, don't put that, and replace the wild, don't put that, and put